Okay, so this is Sprint 3. This is my update, and the first thing I want to talk about is some of the things that I've learned during this sprint. Um, so I started looking into what crypto mining is and exactly how it's done, and what I realized it's a pretty expensive undertaking. Um, a lot of different ways to mine. Obviously, you can use regular computers with GPUs. There's supercomputers. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. Um, the way that I think I'll be recommending is using ASICs machines. They're specialized machines for mining. The reason for that is uh, all the ways, well, for the ways that you can make money with ASIC machines is basically you need to convert hashes rapidly as you can, and as inexpensively as you can. Um, I'm sure you probably know that already, but so anyway, I looked into supercomputers, and they have some really great ones. Summit is actually a really great one. It's actually on the top 500. It was rated number one, but it's still not very efficient. I looked into the possibility of possibly building, having a specialized computer built, and again, it just seems that um, the efficiency just isn't there. I've looked into computers with basically um, a lot of GPUs, and again, the efficiency just isn't there. So even though you might be able to convert a lot of hashes, if the electricity cost is up there, you just don't make a whole lot of money. So there's some specialized machines out there. One of the ones I was looking at is it's called the Dragon Miner. I think it's Hong Kong or Hong Kong or something like that is the manufacturer. And anyway, it converts at 16 uh, TH or and it's a tera conversion. Yeah. And basically it's also very efficient. So it uses less than zero point zero 0.01 joules for every gigahash converted. So you'll see in the sheet that I provided that that's very efficient. Supercomputers were much higher than that, and as you can imagine, even modern computers nowadays with GPUs is still even higher than that. So some of the things that I really wanted to do was basically recommend power consumption, redundancy. So there are renewable energy sources that basically can provide energy next to zero. It takes a while to recoup that money, but solar obviously being one, wind being another, and a battery backup system for redundancy to store that energy. The other benefit about going with those is when you connect to the grid, you can actually sell that energy back into the grid and basically recoup your costs even faster, creating it more profitability. So that was another thing that I thought of as far as energy consumption goes. One of the other things I was thinking of course, is the faster again that you can create hashes, you obviously can make more money. So you want a fast speed. So one of the things, along with the network and using the SD-WAN and all that stuff, is using redundant ISP providers. So I looked up some locally, and these are just suggestions, and could be any of them. But Fios is one here that actually has a gigabit Ethernet, and there's also Google Fiber, which also uses a gigabit Ethernet. Now, if you had fiber coming into your establishment, you'd actually have to have a way of converting that. And there's converters online. I actually included that as well. There's a Pearl fiber converter, converts fiber, copper to fiber, which again gives you really high speed. So these are some of the things that I thought might actually help. There's another miner out there besides the Dragon, the Dragon Miner one. Bitmain makes one. It's an Antminer. I think the model's S9, and again, it converts really high at 14 TH, and I think that's another option. I'm not sure the difference in cost. I saw a cost on the Antminer. They have some, actually, people are selling them secondhand through eBay and stuff. I don't know how reliable that would be or how good an idea that might be, but I don't know about the other one. I didn't see a price yet. New, it looks like the Antminer is around $3,000. Of course, a supercomputer would be much more than that. And again, the efficiency just isn't there in those anyway. I would imagine you could pay that and upwards of that for just a good modern computer with a lot of GPUs. So that's a recommendation. Some of the things that I'll be doing and I'll be carrying over is, as far as working out the topology, I have actually downloaded a topology template for a hybrid network, and I'm still working on tweaking that and getting a real solid idea. I also, the GNS3, I seem to have problems. I found through Blackboard that you have some ISOs in there, and I've been having trouble loading those. So again, I even had downloaded a on YouTube, or not downloaded, but looked at YouTube and saw that there was somebody had used it and put a how-to video on there, and still, I don't know, for some reason it didn't seem to work properly. So when I had spoken to one of my colleagues, he had said, recommended actually the Blackboard and to use those, and I still haven't really figured out how to get that done, but that is high on my to-do list now. So these are some of the things that I'll be carrying over, some of the things I'll be looking to accomplish for the next sprint. And hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in sprint 4. Thanks. Bye.